And then do the same thing on the other side. So here and here is where you're going to punch. Okay? And later on, so this piece in relation to the bag would be in there, right? And where the oval punch is where the frame, the frame goes in and out. Is everybody clear with that? Okay. So I'm not going to punch it now, but you see, right?
Yeah.
Everybody good with that? Alrighty. Yeah, I have pins for the frame. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I transferred the marks with my awl from my pattern, and there is where I'm going to use the oval punch. All right? Okay. Now, the fact that the stay is here is going to help to keep the leather from being out of shape, stretching and being out of shape. The fact that this is here is also going to make it easier to punch through and cut it. Okay? Okay, so punch lots. Double stick tape the lining fabric onto the lining collar stays with the top edges lined up. So this was my lining fabric. This is where I think I was having trouble last week. All right? This is the part that I want to use. Double stick tape the lining fabric onto the lining collar stays with the top edges lined up. So that would be this and this, right? So this gets double stick taped to this, right? This is what we determined.
Should be up a little bit. That needs to fold in. My mistake is this piece, the smaller piece. When you're lining up there is the lining collar.
No.
Yeah, because this will turn into
We're
a...
going to stick this here onto that because the middle guy is going behind it. It's going behind the line.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, so the lining will have the same effect like this. Will be a clean finish.
All right. So you're telling me, where do I put this? Up here?
Yeah, the top of the lining collar stay matching.
Yeah, you're right.
So the leather should overhang. The leather should overhang. The top of the paper thing is even with the top of the line. And the leather pokes out over.
Yes.
So when you fold it over, you got a clean finish on top.
That's not how I understood it. Like it flips over, kind of like, when you're sewing a zipper,
Let's read it together.
Sides together.
Double stick tape the lining fabric onto the lining collar stay He's right. Because the lining fabric, right, onto the lining collar stay. Let's do it this way. Putting the fabric onto the stay with the top edges lined up. In other words, this is the top of this. And this is the top of this.
Yeah, because that's cut a little short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It makes more logical sense if I start explaining it to myself.
Okay, but maybe you should explain it to you silently so that you're not explaining to all of us. How about that?
Okay.
That would help me out. Okay. All right, so we're going to do that. Okay, if it's wrong, it's wrong, but this is what we're going to try to do because I'm trying to read this thing properly. Let me cut out this. Let me get rid of this. This is getting me crazy. Actually, I can remove this later. Where's this thing?
Oh, that's okay.
What side of the lining would you?
What side of the right side? Here. I don't mean to confuse you. It's the right side, but I happen to like the wrong side of the lining, so that's what I'm going to use. I like the way the other one looks, which you can do if you wish. All right, so we got this. And once again, so as not to confuse anyone, this is really the right side of the fabric, but I happen to like the way this looks, so I'm going to use this as the right side. Okay? Don't be confused. Okay, let's get rid of this because I don't want it here. Goodbye. 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 Okay, so this is what we have so far. Isn't that nice?
Oh, cool.
Nice and neat. All right, so
So wouldn't we have to punch the holes for the lining too?
no,
No, because it's going in between.
it's only through there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not in the lining. Okay, so you'd want to punch those holes when it tells you to. Okay. All right, now just do everything step by step by step. Don't do it out of order. Not to save time or whatever. Whatever you can make up. Don't do it that way. All right. Turn the top edge of the lining collar over the stay and the lining fabric. So that's where this gets turned onto this. Everybody see that? Okay. You know what? Before I go any further, why is this crooked? Let me punch this thing so that I don't take it out of place. I need to mount it. I'll be right back.